Emma Rodriguez had 3 plates stacked up on her arm, and she was holding a wine bottle in her right hand. She was walking through the ballroom at the Ocean View Resort. This place was really fancy. The Ocean View Resort was having a charity party, and lots of rich people were there. Every table was full of people who had a lot of money. Emma Rodriguez was working at this party to make some money to pay for her school loans. The money she would get from tips would be enough to pay her rent for 2 months at her apartment in Brooklyn. She really needed this job to pay her bills. The Ocean View Resort party was a deal, and Emma Rodriguez was happy to be working there. The big fancy lights above cast moving shadows on the floor as Emma walked up to table 7. She had worked at lots of parties like this one. Emma knew that people with a lot of money do not like to notice the people serving them. They just want their drinks refilled, their plates taken away, to talk without being bothered. The chandeliers cast dancing shadows across the floor as Emma approached table 7. She had learned to stay out of the way, 'cause rich people. Like that, Emma said to the woman, "Your salmon is here." The woman was wearing a lot of diamonds. Emma leaned forward to put the plate in front of her. As she moved, her elbow hit the wine bottle. Then everything started to move slowly. The bottle began to tip over. A lot of red wine spilled out. The wine poured over the clean white tablecloth. It also spilled onto the man's lap. He was sitting at the head of the table. The salmon entree was now in front of the woman. The wine spill was the big problem. Emma was worried about the man and the wine over his clothes. The woman with the diamonds just sat there. Emma stopped moving. Her heart sank all the way down to her stomach. The whole table got really quiet. The man got up fast. Red wine spilled over his fancy black suit, making a stain on the expensive cloth. The man was really tall, probably around 30 years old, with hair that was a bit too long and nice gray eyes that were now looking at Emma in a way that she could not figure out. "Oh my God, I am really sorry," Emma said. Taking some napkins from the table and then trying to touch him, she stopped herself. "You do not touch people like that without asking them first. I did not mean to spill anything on him. I can pay to have his clothes cleaned. I am so sorry." Emma felt bad about what happened to the billionaire's clothes. The silence was really uncomfortable. Everyone at the table was looking at Emma with faces. Some people were shocked, and others were disgusted. The woman with the diamond jewelry made a show of being surprised. A man with hair shook his head because he did not approve. Emma wished that the floor would open up and swallow her so she could get away. From the diamond woman and the haired man, the man did something that caught me off guard. He laughed. This was not a little laugh, but a real laugh that seemed to surprise the man himself. He said it's a suit, and you could hear the amusement in his voice. This did not really fit with how serious everything was. The man said accidents happen, really it's fine, and he meant it. The man said this because he really thought that the suit was not a deal. Emma blinked. She must have misheard. People like him do not forgive people like her for messing up $1,000 tuxedos. They complain to the people in charge. They get people fired from their jobs. People like him just do not laugh about things like that. Emma thought about it. People like him do not forgive people like her. "Are you sure?" she said, still holding on to the napkins. She did not need them anymore. She was still holding them. "I can really pay for it," she told him. "It is going to take me a month, but I will pay for the food." His gray eyes got a little softer. "I am sure that is okay. Though I really appreciate you offering to help me." He took one of the napkins from her hands that were shaken and gently dabbed at his jacket. "What is your name?" "Emma. Emma Rodriguez." "Emma Rodriguez, you are really good at this. You hit the target in the middle." The guy's mouth curled up a little. It looked like he was smiling. "I am Julian." The manager of the resort showed up next to her. His face was really red with anger. He said to Miss Rodriguez, "I need to talk to you, Miss Rodriguez. I need to talk to you." Emma's stomach felt like it was falling down. She looked back at Julian, felt bad for what was going to happen. Then she followed her boss to the kitchen. Emma knew what was waiting for her. She had seen it happen to food servers before. If you made one mistake at an event like this, you were finished. There were no chances for food servers. No one wanted to hear why you made a mistake. "Do you have any idea who that person was?" the manager said in a voice once they were away from the guests. That was Julian Westbrook. He is the man behind Westbrook Technologies. Julian Westbrook is really rich. He has money. Then this whole resort. I know what happened. I said I was sorry. The whole thing was an accident, with the thing that I did. I did not mean for it to happen, it was really an accident. The boss got really upset.